Welcome to Internet Quality Academy, your own channel regarding quality control, construction procedure, and the strategies which is required to get success in the construction industry. Today, I will discuss about a very important aspects of the quality control or the construction project, that is inspection and test plan. What is inspection and test plan? How to perform the inspection test plan, and why it is important, and how to ensure the work done as per the ITP or the inspection and test plan in details I will discuss in today's video. So stay tuned until the end to get the full information about the ITP or the inspection test plan. So let's jump and let me open my mind map. And if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get the immediate notification. Now, suppose in a football match, the coach is there and the player is playing. Now, coach is watching from the sideline like this. And why he is watching? He is actually inspecting the player and the playing tactics and everything. Now, if they are not playing actually whatever it is mentioned in the process, so it substitutes has been done. So one player is take it out, another is introduced in the squad, so that it can be followed. So this quality coach is maintaining this inspection and maintaining the quality control. In the same way, in our construction also we need to do the inspection. But how we'll do the inspection, what type of inspection, and when we'll do the inspection, that to be mentioned in detail, that is inspection and test plan. So let's start. What is inspection and test plan? An inspection and test plan is a comprehensive document that outlines the quality assurance and quality control activities. That means in any activities, suppose you are doing the concreting work. Now, from the material design mix, compaction, testing, and mixing of the reinforcement cement concrete, that everything to be mentioned in the inspection and test plan. When you need to check and what type you need to check and what is the frequency of check, that everything to be mentioned in the inspection and test plan. So it is the guideline that this activity we need to check this point in order to get the product as per the industry requirement or the project requirement. So these are the definition of inspection and test plan. The next is, what is the purpose? Yeah, why already I have mentioned, to ensure that construction activities comply with the specific quality standard and contractual requirement. Every project is unique and every project has the specifications, the industry standard or the codes and the regulations. So how we will implement that things in our projects, and how we are ensuring that everything is managing in our project. So this thing is required, the purpose of the following the inspection and test plan. Suppose you want to make a shirt, and this should be white color, and this knitting will be same things, the button will be same things, the length will be that, shoulder will be that, everything you have given to the tailor. Now whether the tailor is making as per the requirement or not, that you need to ensure that whether they have given the same type of button, same type of tie, same type of fabrics, whatever, that thing you need to mention in order to get your shirt as per your requirement. The same way, we also need to ensure how, that is the purpose of the inspection and the test plan. The next is, what is the scope? It covers all stages of the activities from material procurement and fabrication to installation and the handover. That means it is from inception to the completion. As I given the example for the concrete work, so first you need to start from the material mix design, concrete mixing, concrete placing, concrete curing, concrete testing, and the handover. So these all the things, how we will check and what time you will check, and what is the test frequency, or what is the check frequency, and what type of check you need to do, that everything to be under the scope of inspection and test plan. That means it is a total guideline that if we want to get the success or get the product or the service as per the requirement, everything should, these things has to be followed at the side, so that we will get the product. So these things is scope is everything and anything what is required to get success or get the product to be done as per the requirement. The next is who is the responsible. Various stakeholder including contractors, engineers, quality inspector and project manager. That means who are is involving in that activity is responsible for the inspection and test plan. That means project management, construction management manager, quality engineer, site engineer, project engineer, RMC supplier, who is doing the taking the cubes, who is testing the cubes, who will do the compaction, that means foreman, labor. So everyone is responsible. Whoever is involving in the process is responsible. Same like football team, that means coach, the player, the physical trainer, the dietitian, whoever is there, everyone is responsible. If anything is missing, that means the end product will also not get as per the requirement. So each and everyone who are involving in the process is responsible for the inspection and the test plan. The next is documentation and standard. Of course, we need to do the documentation that refers to the relevant project documents such as drawings, specifications, applicable industry standard. So which one is to follow? First thing, the project documents, that is drawing, specification. These are the Bible. And then codes and then standard and the authority requirement, that also need to be taken care and the site. So how will taken care? That also will be mentioned in the inspection and the test plan. The next part is inspection point. So what will be the specific checkpoints as different stage? That also to be mentioned. That is specific checkpoints at different stages to verify compliances and conformity to the project's quality plan, which means when you want to check and what type of inspection. So there are three types of inspection. All we know, that is a hold point inspection, witness inspection and the surveillance experience. What the surveillance experience inspection? That is the activity will be ongoing. There will be no disruption or no hindrance, but the client or the consultant come anytime and can check the activity, whether it is performing as per the requirement or the not. Suppose you are doing the concreting, so whether you are during the vibration or the compaction, they will not hold you, not stop you, but they will check whether you are following or not. The next type of inspection is witness inspection. What is the witness inspection? That means that activity you need to perform in presence of the client or the consultant or the inspection authority. Suppose you are doing the cube test, that is an inspection checkpoint, that they need to witness the cube testing. So this is the witness inspection. And then hold point inspection. What is hold point inspection? This inspection is that beyond this point you cannot perform any activities until and unless you get the approval from the concerned authorities or the client or the consultant. Say, for example, you want to do the concrete. Now you need to check the reinforcement, you need to check the formwork, etc. Now, until and unless the reinforcement, the formwork checked and signed and approved by the client or consultant, you cannot perform the concreting work. This activity is, or this checkpoint is the hold checkpoint. So hold checkpoint is very crucial, because you cannot perform beyond that point until and unless you get the approval. So these three type of inspection, that is hold point inspection, witness inspection and the surveillance inspection, and when this type of inspection is required and how to perform, that is also a part of inspection point or the inspection and the test plan. The next part is test requirement. Detailed requirement for various tests such as material testing, structural test and the performance testing. As I given the example of the concreting. First, material testing. What is the raw material we are using for the concreting? That's the aggregate, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, water, cement, admixture, GGBS, whatever the raw material we are using, that need to be checked and that need to be ensuring as that it is matching with the criteria as mentioned in the specification or the course or the standard. So the material testing is also a part for the inspection and test plan. How we will do the material testing? What material testing is required? That means the sand, maybe sieve analysis, silt content, bulking of sand, that all things to be mentioned in the inspection test plan, that these things are need to be checked as for the material. Then when is the mixed design is there, what is the mixed design checkpoint criteria? The compressive strain, the flexure strain, the cube that is cylinder strain, then density, then bleeding, the segregation, all need to check. So these all checkpoint has to be mentioned in the inspection test plan, that we need all these tests in order to get the work done to be as per the requirement of the project or the industry standard. So the test requirement of the activities need to be mentioned in the inspection and test plan, and is the very important for the success of the product or the services. Then what is the test frequency? As I mentioned earlier, specific that the frequency of inspection and testing activities based on project spec requirement. Then what is the spec? What is the frequency of testing? Suppose we are doing the concreting, as we giving the example earlier also. What will be the material testing frequency? In every track, whenever coming the raw material, that the aggregate or sand is coming, we need to check every track, or we need to check every 50 cubic meter. And again, for the cube, how much cube you want to check, that also need to be mentioned in the inspection test plan. That is the frequency, the number of tests, and duration of the check. What we need to check, that means we are going to perform that. Suppose we are doing concreting, then water is required, then what will be the water test? That will be the pH, or it will be the NaOH, or CM, it is chloride in there is not. So these things is the check. And what is the test frequency? Maybe in the 3 months, or maybe in the 6 months. That you need to mention in the inspection and test plan, so that it's ensuring that quality will be achieved, or the end product will be achieved. So test frequency of the activities also to be mentioned in the inspection and the test plan. Then acceptance criteria. What is the acceptance criteria? The clear criteria that define whether the inspected and tested items meet the required quality standard or not. So you need to also mention in the ITP that this is my acceptance criteria. Suppose we are doing M50 grade of concrete. Now we need to verify whether we are making this M50 grade of concrete or not. So whatever will be the my target strength, that is M50. So we need to verify this is our acceptance criteria. Or whenever we are removing the formwork, the tolerance of verticality of the column, that you need to mention, this is my tolerance, and if I get the end product within this tolerance, this is my acceptance limit, then the work has been okay. But if it is where deviate the expectation limit or the tolerance, then the work cannot be approved. So whatever the acceptance criteria, that also need to be mentioned in the inspection test plan. The next, in approval and sign up, you have to prepare the inspection and test plan, and then you have to submit to the concerned authority, that is a client or the consultant, and they will check, and if it is okay, or if they want to add some points, then after adding that some points, you need to sign up, and they will also sign, and they will be kept as a document, and this document will be followed side. So these things you need to consider when you are doing the inspection test plan, or you are performing inspection test plan at the site. Now I'll give you one format how we'll prepare the inspection test plan. These are the standard format for the inspection test plan. So suppose here is the inspection test plan, then the issue. This is the form that every company has, that form. The issue date, time, revision, form number, as per the quality requirement of the company. These things has to be mentioned in the document. And then client logo, consultant logo, contractor's logo, and the contract reference number. Then what is the project name? An ITP title. Here it is a plastering, so I mentioned plastering work, and an ITP number. So as per the quality documentation, you need to add the ITP number, then revision number, date, and how much is the page. So here we have to need what is the abbreviation. This H is a hold point, and you have to define what is hold point, what is witness, what is surveillance, what is R is review, record, action. So these things you need to mention in the first page. Then you need to mention inspection and the test stage, then acceptance criteria or specification procedure, test method, visual or document review, responsibility, frequency of test, and then verify document. And what document you will verify? Then inspection action, contractor, consultant, or the client, and the TPI or the client. So what is the responsibility of contractor, what is the responsibility of consultant, and what is the responsibility of the third party inspection authority or the client, that also need to mention. Suppose this first thing, relevant shop drawings or MS, that is method statement, for installed technical material submittal for motors and accessories are approved before any state of activities. That means plastering accessories and the motor, you need to get the approval. How? What is the criteria? Contract spec, all MAR is material approval requests, plaster method statement. So what is the criteria? This specification, material approval request, and method statement. Then how you will check that one? That means document reviews. The contractor will submit the document, and according to that document, if it is okay, it will be approved. So document review will be there in this case. Then responsibility, all the documents have to minimum status of no objection with comments B. There are three types of comments. A is approved without comments, B is approved with comments, C is revised or resubmit, or D is rejected. So you need at least B. That whenever getting the B, that means you can start the work. Then what is the frequency? And then verifying documents, submittal logs, and the technical documents, whatever you submitted along with the MAR. Then here contractor is hold point, consultant is review. In the same way, then the preparatory work, the area is handed over by structural teams and MEP team, and as-built service completed. Then method statement is the verifying document. And how to check the visual? How will check? Trade handover the sheet to the signed off by both parties. Clearance obtained for all built-in items, clearing out debris from activities and council space. Then check sheet. See, this how we'll check. There will be check sheet or the checklist, and tick 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 tick. If it is okay, then it will be signed off. Then it is witness or something. Maybe it is a hold point for some client, or maybe it is a hold point for contractor. It's like that. So these are the format you need to follow in order to prepare the inspection and test plan. And this should be after sign up with the consultant, client, and the contractor. It should be documented and it should be followed at the site. So these are the inspection test plan you need to follow at the site in order to ensuring that all works is been carried out as per the requirement or as per the project space. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm waiting for your valuable comments so that everyone can grow together. And again, if you are new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload any new video, you will get immediate notification. And do not forget to share and like. Thank you. Thank you for watching me. Thanks again. Thank you very much.